Good morning, everybody. I hope you all are doing well this morning. Just got back from my morning walk. It's absolutely gorgeous out today. All kinds of songs coming from the birds. Just a beautiful morning. So let's get started. So let's come into a comfortable seated position. Whatever that means to you. Excuse me, you can sit on a couple of blankets or sit on a cushion or whatever you're feeling. Crisscross, V-legs. And then keeping your spine nice and tall. Let's close the eyes and start to focus on the breath. And we'll take some deep breaths of gratitude for this beautiful day. Gratitude that we're here together. Gratitude for your practice. Just draw some deep breaths from the belly as it extends through the chest, the thoracic cavity, up through the throat and the nose. Your shoulders get nice and soft as you exhale. Beautiful. So let's start with rolling our shoulders this morning. So sitting up with that nice tall spine, as you inhale, take your shoulders up to your ears and just let them roll down your back. So inhale up to the ears, exhale, roll down your back. Good morning, everyone. Inhale up, exhale, roll them down your back. Oh, that feels so good. Inhale up, exhale down. Oh yeah. Two more. Inhale, take it up to your ears. Exhale, float your shoulders down. Last one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's lace the hands and inhale, take your arms up and stretch it out. Really stretch it out. Where you're breathing long and strong, nice and tall. And then take your hands behind your back. Clasp them together, roll your shoulders back, and I'm going to turn sideways. So we're going to roll the shoulders back and just stretch out the arms back here. So we're opening the chest, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the heart, and breathing. And then gently come forward, raising the arms to wherever it's comfortable for you. Continuing to open up the shoulders, open up the chest, and breathe. Good. Ooh, that feels nice. And then let your arms just gently roll down to the sides. So coming back to the center, let's drop the chin down to the chest. And as you inhale, take your head over to the left shoulder. And then back to center. Inhale, roll over to the right shoulder. Exhale, down to the center. Inhale, roll over to the left. Beautiful. Dropping and across to the right. Good. Couple more. Beautiful. Stretching out that cervical spine. The neck, the trapezius, between your shoulders. Good, good. Good. And come back to center. So let's take the middle two fingers, and we're going to take them to the temples. So massaging your temples, just take them in tiny little circles. so good for sinus congestion in the morning. Yeah. Breathing. Beautiful. So let's take the left hand to the left hip. As you inhale, draw the right arm up and over your right ear. And breathe down deep into your right rib cage. Stretch it out. Good. And then release the right arm. As you inhale, drawing the left arm up and over your left ear. Stretch it out, hinge from the waist. Beautiful. And then let's repeat that. So we're going to inhale, bring your right arm up and over. Good. Exhale, release the right arm. Inhale, left arm up and over. Good. So now let's inhale, draw the arms up. And we're going to walk the hands out away from the body. So you can come down to your elbows, or you can stay on your fingertips. Or if you want to come all the way down, we're going to stretch out that lumbar region. So the lumbar spine. Take a few breaths here. Really feel your spine lengthening and strengthening. And then let's walk the arms over to the left side. Place the right hand on top of the left hand. And take a deep breath down into the right side. Stretch it out. And then walk the arms back to the center and across to the right side. Placing that left hand on top of the right hand. And take a few deep breaths here. And then walk your hands back to the middle and walk your hands up towards your body. Beautiful. Let's see, so let's come into our cactus arms now. So dropping the shoulders into our goalpost cactus arms. Good, and we're going to bring the elbows together. Exhale, take it apart, dropping the shoulders down the back. Inhale, bring the elbows together. Exhale, drop the arms, drop those shoulders back. Elbows together. Nice wide open chest. Good. Inhale, elbows together and stay right here. And we're going to face the palms towards you and just open right here in our scissors. The elbows parallel to the mat. Continuing to work the shoulders. Breathe. Good, good. And then face the palms away from you. Continuing to open up from here. And your elbows don't have to touch. Just come as close as possible to the point where you feel a nice stretch in your shoulders. Beautiful. And then let's bring the arms down and shake them out. So extending the arms out to the sides, it's going to feel like somebody's pressing your palms back. Nice, big, wide, spreading your wings. Good. And then let's bring that right hand to the left shoulder. Bring the left hand to the right shoulder. And as you inhale, take the elbows skyward and breathe. And then release your arms out to the sides. Nice big wide open stretch. Good, good. Bring the left hand to the right shoulder, the right hand to the left shoulder. As you inhale, the elbows come up, really stretching out the trapezius between your shoulders. Breathing here. Good. And then bring the arms back down to center. So let's curve the spine. So as you inhale, draw the navel to the spine. And we're going to come around in a big circle as you exhale. Come into pushing your chest forward. Inhale, curving the spine. Exhale, push your chest forward. Good. Starting to work out any kind of bugs in the spine. Beautiful. Breathing. Yes, this feels good. Beautiful. So stretch our legs out nice and wide in our V's. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. Wonderful. So let's take both hands. We're going to take the left hand to the left hip, and the right hand is just about near your left knee. Inhale, twist to the left. And then bring the arms over to the other side. So you've got your right hand at the right hip and the left hand at the right knee. And twist as you inhale. Twist the abs. Good, good. And then come back to center. Nice tall spine. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, float them down to the left. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, float down to the right. Inhale, float up. Exhale, float down towards your feet. Inhale, up. Exhale, float down towards the center. And then inhale, bring your arms up. So let's take the right foot into the left thigh. And sitting up with a nice long spine, turning toward the left leg. We're going to hinge from the waist as you inhale, draw the arms up, and then come down as straight as you can. You can come down to your elbows. Right here is fine. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can reach for your foot. Just explore what feels good to you. Always honoring your edge of flexibility. We're going to hold here for a few breaths. And then walk your hands up your left leg. Good. So let's stretch out the right leg. Bring that left foot into the right thigh. Keeping the spine nice and long. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, coming down to wherever it's comfortable for you. And hold here for a couple of breaths. And then release, walk your arms up the right leg. Beautiful. So let's come on down to our backs. I'm going to stretch out nice and long, full body stretch. So you've got your arms raised overhead and being stretched out like a piece of taffy. Oh, somebody's pulling on your feet, somebody's pulling on your hands. Drawing the navel into the spine. Take a few breaths here. Oh, feel yourself just lengthening. Breathing. And then relax the arms down to the sides. Pause for a few breaths here. And as you inhale, we're going to come up to seated. Raise the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms are up. And exhale, coming down very slowly, one vertebra at a time. Really make those abs work for you. Beautiful. We're going to do a couple more. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come on down, one vertebra at a time. You've got this. Really strengthening the core. If we have a strong core, we have a strong back. Good. So now inhale, come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, come down one vertebra at a time. We'll do two more. So inhale, come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Last one, let's make this one really count. So inhale, coming up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, come down one vertebra at a time. Really come down slowly. Make this count. Beautiful. Good. And then rest here. Take a couple breaths. Did y'all feel that? I know I did. Good, so as you're ready, let's keep the pelvic floor on the mat and bring the legs up. Your hands are behind your calves, knees are slightly bent, and just press the knees towards the body, stretching out the hamstrings and quads, the calves, and breathe. Good, so let's separate the feet and flex the feet up and down. Good. And then rotate the ankles, so taking your feet in little circles. Happy feet. And then take your hands, both hands to the inner thighs. Gently press the legs open. Let the legs just drop out to the sides. Nice, juicy hip stretch here. Beginning to work the hip flexors. Feeling this in the inner thigh. Take a few breaths here. Beautiful. And then bring the feet together. So let's grab the feet soles to soles. And our hands come around our feet. And we're going to gently bring the feet in towards the body into a reclining butterfly. Another wonderful hip opener. Excuse me. Frog in my throat. Good. Breathe. Then place the feet on the mat. Your knees are bent. And let's just guide the knees over from the left to the right. Then float side to side. And then keeping our knees bent, walking our feet up towards the hips. Your hands can be facing down on the mat for support, or if you want to roll the shoulders back, clasp your hands underneath. And inhale, bringing the hips up skyward, nice firm knees into our bridge pose. And pause for a couple breaths. Really feel your glutes working for you. Feel the tightness in your hamstrings and quads and calves and ankles. And then gently release. Pause here for a breath or two. We're going to do that one more time. So as you're ready, either clasp the hands or not. Inhale. Hips come up skyward, nice firm knees, and breathe. Good. And then relax onto the mat. Let's draw the knees to the chest. Give them a nice big hug. And then take your hands to your knees, keeping your pelvic floor on the mat. We're gently going to massage the spine, giving some love to that lumbar region, the sacral spine. And you can take your hips side to side, or in little circles or great big circles. Explore what feels good to you. So now let's take the balls of the feet into both hands, and we're going to come into full happy baby. So pelvic floor is still on the mat. We're pressing our knees very gently towards the body in this wonderful hip opener. So take some deep breaths here. Beautiful. And then let's bend the knees into frog. So they're right about here. We're going to lace the hands behind the neck. So you're supporting the base of your skull and your neck. And the key here is to stare at the ceiling so we don't have any extra pressure on the neck. And we want to lift with the abs, not with the neck, okay? So here we go. Inhale, lifting from the abs. Good. Staring at the ceiling. Exhale, release. Inhale, coming up. Really make those abs work for you. Exhale, release. Inhale, come on up into our lovely yoga crunches. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Two more. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release. Last one. We're going to hold for a couple breaths. So hold here. Staring at the ceiling. You've got this. Good. Breathing. Exhale, release. And stretch out full body on your mat. And pause here. Check in with your body. And breathe. So now let's draw the knees towards the chest, and we're going to just let them drop over to the right side, extending the arms out to the sides, turning our head to the left. Doesn't matter if your knees touch the mat or not. Really want to keep our shoulders on the mat. You can always slide a block underneath, or a cushion, or a blanket. And then as you're ready, guide the knees over to the left side and let them fall where they may, turning the head to the right. Take a few breaths here. Good. And then bring the knees back to the center. So let's cross the ankles over each other. We're going to rock up and just roll into a tabletop. So coming into tabletop with our hips and our knees lined up and our shoulders underneath, our hands underneath our shoulders. There we go. And let's do some cat-cows. So as you inhale, draw the navel toward the spine. Knees are hip-width apart. Breathing, curving the spine, really contracting the abs. Exhale, release the abs, the tailbone and the neck come up. Inhale, draw the navel to the spine. Exhale, head and tailbone come up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Do two more. Inhale, cat. Really contracting the abs. Exhale, release the abs. Stretch out. Inhale, up. Exhale, back into cow. Beautiful. So let's walk the hands up a little bit farther. We're going to come into puppy dog. So just coming down to your elbows, keeping your hips and your knees lined up. Coming down to puppy dog, your head is resting on the mat. Take a few breaths here. And then as you're ready, let's float the body forward. So into up dog or cobra, or you can even stay in tabletop. Just exploring what feels right to you. Exhale, come back towards the ankles. Inhale, float the body forward. Soft shoulders. Exhale, coming back toward the ankles. Inhale, coming forward. Beautiful. Exhale, coming back. Do a couple more. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back. Last one coming up. Inhale, coming forward. I'm going to hold here for a couple of breaths. Strengthening the upper body. Breathing. Good. Beautiful. So let's come into child's pose. We're going to take our arms to the sides in child's pose. And just pause here for a breath or two. And then as you inhale, let's draw the arms up, pushing the hips forward. Exhale, floating back into child's pose. Good. Inhale, floating up, pushing the hips forward. Beautiful. Exhale, floating back into child's pose. Inhale, come up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, coming down. We'll do one more. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, floating down. Good. So let's stand on our knees. Good. So So our knees are probably about hip width apart for support. And then we're going to place the right hand over the right hip. Inhale, push the hips forward, raising the left arm, keeping your head parallel to the mat. Never overextending the cervical spine or the neck. Breathe. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Let's draw the right arm up, pushing the hips forward. Breathe. Beautiful. And let's come back into tabletop. So coming into tabletop, let's tuck the toes. We've got our fingers nice and wide spread. So coming into our downward facing dog, as you inhale, push the hips back, drop the head between the shoulders. We'll walk the feet out a little bit here. Nice little calf stretch. Good. And then walking the feet towards the hands, keeping your hands on the mat. Let's come into our chair pose. So sitting in the chair pose. Good. Our knees and toes are lined up. Come back a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to take the arms back. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, float the arms back. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, float back. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, float them back. And now let's place the hands on the mat. We're going to take that right leg back into a lunge. So we've got our chest resting on our left knee, stretching out that right leg. You can keep your knee slightly bent in that right leg if you'd like, if that feels more comfortable to you. So stretching out our lovely, luscious psoas muscle, keeping it lubricated and happy. And breathe. Good, good. And then drop the right knee down to the mat, and let's stretch out that left calf. So we've got our foot flexed, knee is bent, stretching out that calf. And breathe. Good. So let's walk that right foot back up to meet the left foot. And we're going to take the left leg back, stretch it out. Your chest is resting on your knee, your right knee. And stretch out the psoas muscle on the left side. Good. Lengthening and strengthening. Then drop the left knee down. Let's stretch out the right calf. Beautiful. And then walk the left foot up to meet the right foot. And we're going to come up very slowly, one vertebra at a time. The head is the last to come up. Good. Good, good. So let's kind of work ourselves into our mountain pose. So we've got our body nice and relaxed. Our shoulders are soft. Neutral pelvis, vertical spine. And just feel the shoulders melt down away from your ears. Lined up with your hips, and your hips lined up with your slightly bent knees. And the knees lined up with your ankles. Maybe close your eyes here. Offer yourself some gratitude for your alignment, for your beautiful body. And then as you're ready, inhale, bring the arms back. Slight little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sitting down in the chair. Beautiful. Come back a little bit farther. There we go. So we're in the chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk the arms up the legs very slowly. Good. Good, good. So let's come into a nice wide stance. Good. And getting ready to do some more squats. We're going to bring the hands to heart center. As you inhale, the arms rise and we dip down. So inhale, dipping down, bringing up the arms. Good, good. Exhale, heart, hands back to heart center. Yes. Coming up, dipping down. Hands back to heart center. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Last one coming up. We're going to hold for a few breaths. Inhale. Okay, holding for a few breaths here. Maybe dipping down a little bit deeper. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We've got this. Good. And then come on up. Shake out the legs, shake out the arms, just shake everything out. There you go. There you go. So engaging the toes to the mat, we're going to just lift the heels and kind of walking in place, but keeping our toes on the mat. Good. Into our little strut. And then gradually engaging the arms. So you can have your arms any way you like them. Side to side, take them in nice big circles. Whatever's feeling good to you. Maybe a little dance move. Just keeping everything loosey-goosey. Good. 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 Yeah. All right. So, let's place that the left foot in front. Take that right foot back into 90 degrees. And we're going to come into our warrior one. So bending that front knee, lifting the arms up skyward as you inhale. And pause here in warrior one. And then gently release the arms as pivot over to the right side. Keeping that front knee nice and firm and straight. Inhale, we're coming into warrior one. So the knee is lined up with the toes. And breathe. And then release the arms. Let's come into center, placing the hands on the hips, and just follow forward into ragdoll. So just let everything relax here. So your knees are slightly bent. Your arms are just floaty wherever you want them. Shoulders are soft. Maybe bob your head up and down or from side to side or whatever you feel. And then as you're ready, take the elbows in your hands and let's lean to the left. As you inhale, bending the left knee knees, straightening the right. Then come on over to the other side. Breathing. Good. Good. Beautiful. And then walk the hands up the legs. Good. So I think we have time for the joy breath and then Shavasana. So the joy breath is all about joy, smiling, and really let's get into it. So inhale, up, out, up, through, up, out, up and through, up, out, up and through, smiling all the way through, up, out, up and through, up, out, up and through. Beautiful. So come on down to a reclining position where you can rest your entire physiology in Shavasana. And I really encourage you to stay in this pose even after we adjourn. Very important. So coming into a calm body and a quiet mind, offer yourself some gratitude for taking the time to do yoga this morning, to love your mind and your body. We always want to feed our mind with good thoughts, plant the seeds for good stories. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today. It's always a great pleasure. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And until next time, think peaceful thoughts, always speak kind words, and radiate as much love from your hearts as you possibly can. Sending lots of love out to all of you. Namaste.